Coming up, it's a Week 12 battle in the AFC West, with Denver looking for their 16th win in the last 21 against LA. Can the Broncos continue their dominance? Find out next on EA Sports.
And off we go from Denver. And you combine a big leg with a mile-high air, there's the outcome. This will sail out of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game? And down he goes. The pressure getting to Bridgewater. A week ago, they dominated in the trenches. They got in the backfield for 5 sacks, setting the tone there, one on the opening drive.
And it sets the tone for the opposing team, doesn't it? Remember when you were a kid and you went to the theater and saw that horror movie and it stuck with you for a while and you were a little bit jumpy? But if you saw 5 sacks the previous week and you're the quarterback, you might be a little jumpy as well. It might throw off his timing.
Yeah, it'd be jumpy, but sorry, Bob and Linda wouldn't let me see a PG movie until I was 17.
Well, that's just good parenting.
A Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. First carry for Austin Eckler, who's a Colorado native. And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. So, Charles, you talk about this offense, how well they played. I mean, the defense, too, really. But they're sitting at 10-0 now on the year. 4-0, 5-0, that's nice. But once you start hitting double digits with these wins and no losses, I think the seriousness of the situation, it just has to ramp up.
Yeah, and when you do say 10-0, it can't scare you as a team. Just think about it this way. For most of the year, they've been playing to win their division and get to the playoffs. Now the playoffs are just about a foregone conclusion. So now they have to down-focus their thoughts about getting home field advantage and finishing unbeaten, and they need to make sure they keep it in that order.
And Brown's got it for a Charger touchdown. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. And they, of course, coming into this one in the midst of a tough losing streak. They did get helped out by the open week last week. And in talking with him, all indications were, Charles, that was a very helpful break.
Yeah, I know a lot of teams, coaches, they hate taking time off in the midst of a losing streak because they think they have to stay on their toes and punch their way out of it. But occasionally, you get that open week, you step back, evaluate what's been going wrong, see what you can put in that can move you forward, and maybe you get a chance to breathe a little bit and kind of start over.
That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. This is Breida. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 yards there, just like last play.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What, is it 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
He stiff arms him. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Just Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there. McManus's point after is good, and that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. A nickel sack defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. Herbert now. Brown has the first down and much more. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the #3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Herbert hooking up with Cook for an LA first. So the assignment, a tough one here for this defense. You've got a quarterback ranked in the top 5 in passing yards. What do they need to do to try to keep him under wraps?
No, they didn't sleep a whole lot getting ready for this one. I can guarantee you there's just so much to combat. But I think they're going to zero in on taking away his top target. Double, triple him if they have to. Make the other guys rise up and try and beat them. They'll feel a whole lot better if those guys win in the routes instead of their #1 guy.
And Herbert able to get this one to Eckler out of the backfield. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Well, that's not exactly how they drew that one up, nor practiced it, because on first down, you're trying to get some yardage to set up 2nd and 3rd down calls. In this case, had to drop it off to his running back. But, boy, they closed quickly on that one and stopped him behind the line of scrimmage.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. They were trying to go back to Allen there. To the air again, Herbert. But now it'll be 3rd down. He finds his target, Allen. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Charger football to start quarter #2. These two teams all tied after 1. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. A good run on 1st down, and now they contemplate a 2nd and goal situation. Eckler again. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. The Chargers on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that first down gain of 8. They snap it to Herbert. The quick slant caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Jared Cook, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers have taken the lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
The point after is good. And that makes the score 14-7. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Matt Breida in the offense heading back out. And the ground game's been good, but they're losing here in the second quarter. Can they use that ground game maybe to work the air attack a little bit more?
I think so, because now you can throw play action off of being able to run the ball effectively. And oftentimes you might want to just swing your back out of the backfield, get the ball in his hands in open space, and just don't get totally away from running it, because some of these runs now, they may pop bigger as the game goes along.
Yeah, they've been good with the run so far. On second down, a run with Breida. Shifts by him. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 66 yards rushing for him, as he has been tough to stop here this first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Bridgewater. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down. Here's Bridgewater. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Joey Bosa make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
He was still looking through his progressions and going through his receiver options, and while he was doing that, the defense got to him quickly in the pocket.
And it was a great example of zone coverage, well executed, well coordinated. All the receivers were covered, and he couldn't evade the rush back in the pocket.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down. From the red zone now, Bridgewater. He'll get this one to Patrick. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Jerry Tillery in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change the...
Now he's hit, and Bridgewater loses the football. And picked up by the Chargers. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. And they finally put an end to this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. Now Herbert following the turnover. Got a man. It's Brown. Touchdown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
Matt Breida in the offense heading back out. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat. Make sure he touches it a few times. But as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands of some other people in order to put more points on the board. But he's done a real...
And down he goes. The pressure getting to Bridgewater. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Another try after the 1st down sack. Bridgewater. And this one caught by Delaney Walker. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Play fake. Bridgewater. And incomplete on the deep ball. Mike Williams, the intended target, but it'll be second down. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. He'll let this go deep for Sutton.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
He was looking to go back to Sutton there, and it's third down. They'll throw again. Bridgewater. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Here's Logan Cook now as he'll punt it away for the second time. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
The Chargers going to take over now late in this first half. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. On first down, it's Herbert. Man open left side is Brown. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Justin Simmons. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. Over the middle, complete. It's Sutton. And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, bye weeks, they're over. We've once again got a full slate of games to get to as we take you around the NFL here in Week 12. We'll start over in Texas at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Dak Prescott leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. Next, we head off to check out another game. And things didn't work out for them as they fall to the visiting Philadelphia Eagles. Colin Kaepernick.
We now proceed to the start of the second half.
These two teams making their final adjustments before coming out for the second half. And for the call, we go back out to Denver and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So the halftime break behind us, and we are back underway with the third quarter of action. So here are the Chargers to take over. They've got the lead yet again in this ball game with their winning streak right now sitting at 10. That throw into the arms of Allen. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
To throw again on second down, Herbert. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. picked off near the 42. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
Bridgewater on first down. And Walker has it. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Solid gain of 18 yards and a Denver first down. On the ground, this is Williams. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. To throw, Bridgewater. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. And the Broncos are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a first and goal. Bridgewater now. This one swung out to Williams. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. On second and goal, standing alone in the backfield is Williams. They go back to the ground with Williams. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. Williams again. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Javonte Williams. His second touchdown on the season. And the Broncos have cut it to within a score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This take it in at the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Chargers getting set to go. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. They started on the ground with Eckler. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Eckler going to get it again on second down. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Now, after the punt on that play, we've got a man down on the field. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. They'll roll him out right. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. Now Brown, oh, he lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. Let's see now, Charles. That's 7 turnovers between last week and this week. 3 here in this game, 4 in last week's game.
You know I do my research, right? And I go all the way back to the best coaches that have ever been in this game, and all of them started with ball security in some form or another, understanding that taking care of the ball was the key to winning games. They can't believe what they're seeing right now because they spend all this time on it with the fundamentals, taking care of it, tucking it away, and they're not doing it.
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. Throwing is Bridgewater. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. Here's Logan Cook now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Charger drive about to get going. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And he slings one that's incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long, why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Herbert on 1st down now. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught. He's got a touchdown, L.A.
Jalen Guyton.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the Chargers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Denver's offense ready to go again.
And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Throwing, Bridgewater.
And that's complete. Albert Okwuegbunam.
That catch good for only a couple. Fourth quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory.
74 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Third and short yardage, Bridgewater. Flush to his right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A third down gain of 19.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big time play.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. His throw caught at about the 5. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. This is Breida on the draw, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got it second and goal as they look for a late touchdown. On second and goal, Bridgewater. The quick slant caught. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's third and goal. Bridgewater to throw it. It's caught on the right side, Williams. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to fourth down. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on fourth and goal. Desperation time. Fourth down, Bridgewater. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slob their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
it doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
L.A. readies for its next possession.
And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Once more, here's Eckler. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Now Herbert. And Allen's got it. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Herbert with a connection to Allen for a Charger first down.
So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw as this play will stand as is. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. Now it's Herbert. And complete right side to Cook. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Well, clear running situation. Trying to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play. Set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they'd shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit him over the top.
He's going deep for Brown. And this is incomplete. It looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They snap it to Herbert. Looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. 10 yards is the pickup there, and that should just about put a bow on this one. Herbert now to throw. Going back to Allen. He's got him again. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught, and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
Sliding out of the pocket, going for it all. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. What a great drive that was. A long drive, sustained, well executed.
I love what we're seeing out of him here in year 2, right? This young quarterback continues to evolve and grow. He's really the adage right now that John Wooden, the famous basketball coach, used to say. Be quick, but don't hurry. You can see that everything is happening for him, but he's not taking it at a pace that he can't sustain.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively,